Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel again. So today I have come up with 5 posture correction exercises with or without weights, which will help you to fix those rounded shoulders and also help you to build an attractive physique. Guys, spending too much time on the laptop, texting all the time, and also doing too much of pushing exercises in the gym leads to a bad posture, especially the rounded shoulders. So let's start with the first exercise. First exercise we'll be doing with weights. It's a simple rowing move. All you have to do is make sure the spine is straight. This exercise is not about the weights. Doesn't matter how heavy you lift, your technique should be right. So keeping the spine straight, shoulders, try not to tense it too much. All you have to do is pull the weight towards your solar plexus, pause for a second and slowly let it go. Now imagine both your scapula getting retracted, that is your shoulder blades, and please make sure that the shoulders are relaxed throughout the movement. You know, there's a tendency, because people want to lift too heavy weights, they lift their shoulders up. So that is a big no-no. All you have to do is focus on your upper back, your scapula, your shoulder blades, and imagine that all the work is being done by your upper back. Make sure the movement is slow and controlled. Elbow is close to the body, and try to finish around the navel region or even the solar plexus. Breathe and slowly let it go. As you see, this exercise is not about how heavy you can lift, because these muscles are not very strong. It's all about the control and building that mind-muscle connection. Now let's move on to the second exercise, which is with the weights as well. So guys, the second exercise which we are going to do is again a rowing movement, but this time we are doing it on an inclined bench. Again, the weight should not have to be too very heavy. All we have to do is keep our stomach and chest on the bench. Lift both the dumbbells and try to pull both the dumbbells towards the ceiling, making sure both the elbows are close to the body. Again, it doesn't have to be a full movement. Just focus on the scapula movement. Pause for a second, slowly go down. As your range of motion improves, what you can do is, you can lift your elbows even higher. Initially, it's always good to restrict the elbow movement, because most of us, we lift the shoulders up when we do this exercise. Remember, the shoulder is not doing the movement. The whole movement is being done from the upper back, especially the shoulder blades. So let's move on to the third exercise. Again, it's a very effective exercise. So the third exercise is one of my favorites. Again, we are doing it with weights. It's called the face pulls. Again, the weight has to be very light. Doesn't matter how strong a person you are, these muscles will always be one of the weakest muscles of the body. So in these muscles, it's never about lifting heavy weights. So what we have to do, we do this exercise with the rope. Make sure you make a fist, both the thumbs resting on the black thing. All you have to do is, starting from here, bring the rope close to your face, right under the nose, around the upper lip region, and make sure when you bring it closer, we are trying to externally rotate our thumb as well. Guys, it's very important to externally rotate our thumb, because what happens throughout the day, we are like this. So we are doing a counter movement, so which helps us to fix those rounded shoulders and help us give a well-rounded back as well. So we start from here, we externally rotate, pause for a second and slowly go down. Very important thing is that the shoulders should stay relaxed. I'm not trying to lift the shoulders too high because my weight is light. It's all about the form in this exercise, and slowly go down. Pause for a second, slowly go down. Again, it's very important to pause at the top to negate the momentum. When you bring it towards the face, we pause and then we let it go. Not every exercise is meant to lift heavy weights. This is one of them. So let's move on to the last 2 exercises, which will be without the weights. So guys, the last 2 exercises are for those people who cannot afford gym, who cannot go to gym, or don't have access to the gym. So the 4th exercise, I've added 2 yogic yoga movements in these 5 exercises. So what we are doing is, we are doing a reverse plank. So there are 2 variations which you can do, whichever you feel comfortable. You can bend your knees, keep both the hands firmly on the ground, both the palms touching the ground, fingers pointing towards the opposite direction, or you can also keep it like this depending on your shoulder mobility. From here, all you have to do is, using the strength of your arms, just lift your hip as high as you can. Let the head fall down, make sure the shoulders stay relaxed, and try to make sure that the hip stays high throughout this movement. And remember, both the shoulder blades getting together. So this is a reverse plank, helps you fix the rounded shoulders and also helps you build that strong lower back. Another variation, if you want to make it harder, you can straighten your legs and then try to lift your hips as high as you can. 2 seconds and slowly come down. So you can do 3 to 4 sets of this exercise, a set of 1 minute depending on your arm strength as well. Alright, let's do the last exercise for the day. So again, this is a very important exercise, and it's called a locust pose in yoga. And there's no harm in adding some yoga movements even if you do weight training. It's always good to be open-minded. It helps you progress even faster. So what we are doing, we lie down on our stomach, our thighs on the ground, feet firmly on the ground. From here, all we have to do is lift your legs and your chest off the ground. Make sure you do not stop breathing. You're looking towards the ceiling, and both the fingers, they are going towards your feet. Imagine that. Try to relax your shoulders. Make sure the body weight is on the softer part of the belly, that is around the navel region. Try to hold this position as long as you can, depending on the practice you have. Breathe. Few more seconds and slowly come down. So guys, again, you can do this exercise 2-3 sets, at least 30-45 seconds hold, and take it to 60 seconds. So these were my top 5 exercises to improve the posture. I'll be coming up with many more in the future. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. I hope you all stay active. Bye. Take care.